wasn't.
You don't know a single fact. Yes, it is, and I can prove it. You don't know a single fact. You're lying to people at Ground Zero. Why?
Oh, look, we have more.
Every single thing you said was wrong.
There's more people.
Every single thing. And you said you're proud.
Listen, I'm not saying.
Yes, you did. You said you're proud of it. You got every single fact wrong. Yes, all right. Show me the truth. Show me something true in the pamphlet.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Show me something true in the pamphlet.
I tried to already. You won't listen.
Show me.
I'm not going to show you again because I already
said you're spreading the truth.
I already tried to show you.
Hey, look, I've got the evidence. I showed you all the things that are wrong.
I already tried to show you. I already tried to show you.
Yeah, and I told you why they were wrong. I told you why they were wrong.
You're not going to listen to me. I already tried to show you.
What did you try to show me? Show me something.
I'm not going to convince you.
Everything you showed me was false.
You have your mind made up. I understand you have your mind made up.
I go with the evidence, my friend. You have none.
I'm not going to argue over what you think.
Really?
If you think that.
It's not my opinion.
If you think that.
It's not my opinion. It's what the evidence says. You got every single thing wrong. You didn't know what building was here. You didn't know how many people died here.
I know how many people died here.
No, you don't. Over 3,000 it said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Was it more or less?
He's the
more or less. You said you know how many people died.
You're the one
building was right here. You didn't know that.
You're the one saying you're a fucking asshole.
I'm not spewing hate.
You call me a fucking asshole. I don't want to deal with somebody.
What you're doing stinks.
I don't want to deal with somebody who calls me a fucking asshole. I don't want to deal with you.
Well, you are an asshole.
That's
your problem.
I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah? So when you stand here and lie to people at Ground Zero, that's okay.
It's really entertaining.
Yeah. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think accusing the fire department of being in on it is entertaining.
You call me a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, damn right you're an asshole.
Thanks for spewing hate.
Damn right you're an asshole.
Really nice of you. Spread more hate. That's what we need.
Hey, I've got every bit of evidence to show that you're wrong.
I know how I believe.
And you've got none. You got every single point wrong. Everyone. You got every single point wrong.
I'm not going to talk to you if you call me a fucking asshole. And you said you were proud of it. I'm not going to call. No, I'm not going to talk to you. You're not going to call me a fucking asshole. I didn't say I was proud of having single fact wrong.
I'm sticking with you.
Right, stick with me.
You don't have to bother him.
What's the big deal?
He's bothering me by lying to people at Ground Zero.
No, he doesn't bother.
Yes, he does bother me a lot. Don't tell me he doesn't bother me. He bothers me a lot.
Did you see? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Sir, do you think the fire department of New York City was involved in this 9/11 incident?
I ask my brain.
Okay.
And
I go with the evidence.
So many
That's what I go with. Look at this, sir. Everything in red from their pamphlet is wrong, completely wrong.
No, I read
everything in blue. Everything in blue is misleading. Okay, all this stuff in red is completely
number 7 came down.
Yes.
How?
Yeah.
How?
Combination of damage and fire. They're still investigating it. You know that.
Nothing, and even government can't say anything. They don't have answer. How we can give answer?
They're still investigating it, sir.
Look, you say still investigating.
Yes.
But you say yes, I have answer. Which one?
Yeah.
And this guy gives his answer, sir. You can't give answer.
There were raging fires in there for...
Just tell me how it came down. They say how. They ask.
So you don't think that buildings can come down because of fire and damage? Sir.
They have CD. Watch it and then come back and discuss with them.
I've seen those CDs. Right where we're standing. Right here. Building number 5. Okay? This damage, these giant steel columns. Sir, do you want? You asked me a question about building 7. You asked me a question about building 7. Will you look? Right where we're standing. Fire only. Okay? This was not hit by a plane. Didn't have damage from the building falling on it.
Perfect condition.
It was not in perfect condition. It was charred, it was burned. You know what else they found?
They can't find.
You know what else they found, sir? No, the passport came out of the plane. You know what else they found? Body parts. Yes, body parts everywhere. On top of that building, over 600 body parts. You know what else? Mail, paper, mail from the airplanes. From the airplanes. Mail, bags of mail, individual pieces of mail down here. Yes, sir.
That's what you think. Okay.
No, it's not what I think.
I respect that.
That's the truth.
Everybody has their
and how about body parts everywhere from the airplanes? Okay, those survived the impact. Some of them were very small, some of them were very large. Seats, human beings still in the seats. This all happened right where we're standing. This right here was covered with body parts.
Alright, you ready? 9/11 was an inside job. 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 job. 9/11 was an inside 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 job.
Obviously, they have put together not just the footage, but other towns as well. And there's a memorial of $500 million. So it's very complicated.
Cut.
Something about me in particular?
No, people who seem to have some kind of obsessive interest in countering people thinking for themselves. That's what you're on the street to do, is to have people not think for themselves.
Absolutely not. Yeah. I want people to use accurate sources of information.
And I do
That's
too.
what I provide.
I do too. And you know what? We're in agreement on that.
Okay.
We're in agreement on that.
Can you show me what,
and in fact,
what
real
accurate
quick,
sources you use?
Wait, real quick. And in fact, Truth Move does not support every 9/11 theory, some of which you critique, which we as well do not believe have as much merit or are more speculative. However, you don't talk about the 9/11 information that you do find convincing. What do you find convincing? Is there any 9/11 information?
Yeah, I find it convincing that 19 Islamist terrorists hijacked planes and crashed them into buildings.
On what basis?
On the basis of all the evidence. Have you read the 9/11 Commission report?
I've probably read just about as much as you have.
Okay. Have you read the staff monographs on terrorist travel and financing? All right.
You've gotten into it. I'm not saying you haven't gotten into it.
Yes,
You've done your job.
Yes, I have done my job.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're criticizing my motives.
Yeah.
You have no idea what my motives are. You don't know who I am.
You haven't expressed your motives in any place that I've looked for and tried to find out what your motives are.
And why should I?
Because
actually I have. In what I have online, it's on there on my papers online.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
I have a new one on Building 7, 106-page paper on Building 7. I've got 250 pages on the film Loose
What about
Change.
Paul Thompson's research?
Yeah, what about people, okay, real quick, what about researchers who are very reputable and have done an excellent job doing the research, like Paul Thompson, for instance, or Barry Zwicker?
Familiar with Paul Thompson?
No, useful. He's like the terror timeline is very useful. It's been a good research tool for me. But what Thompson does is he makes huge leaps for one thing, it's quite biased, but he'll make a huge leap. I've heard him interviewed on the radio where he'll say, you know, here's one true fact, and I'm going right along. Okay, he got that right, and then he'll say, and then there was a NORAD stand down. Right. Well, no, we got that wrong. He makes huge leaps of judgment that are not fact-based. Okay. So he's done a lot of work, but then, oops, suddenly it doesn't add up, and he has to make this jump. Right. So that's what I don't respect. The conclusions are that he makes are not based on the facts that are right in front of him.
Yeah, we saw the entire thing. We don't.
And so you're telling me,
are you representing Senator here, or
I'm trying to represent contrary. The government was not. I don't believe the government did 9/11.
I'm not with this movement, and I'm not with this movement.
But you're saying that it was a control.
He's a lone wolf.
Everything, right?
You can see. You could see the sharp charge. You could see the chip charges going off. We have plenty of witness testimony. As I was coming down here, I heard what was going on.
Look, what's the fact that
fire couldn't do it? You gotta understand, you can't change the laws of physics.
I was there. I saw the planes go in. The weight is logical, please.
But the fires didn't get hot enough. Plenty of transmission going over. If you're knowledgeable, you have a right to
I was there. I had a scanner that day.
You don't.
I had a scanner.
Communication with my class. You have a right to shoot him. You have that right. He's the government's.
We were here.
You were here? He testified. This is his testimony in this journal.
How hot did the fires get?
What?
How hot did the fires get?
You just said fires can't get hot enough to melt steel, to buckle steel. Right where we're standing. Will you look at it? Will you look at it? Will you?
I don't care what that says.
You just said fire can't get hot. Office fire can't get hot enough.
I'm quoting you, NIST and FEMA.
Where we
and Professor Igor, who said the fire couldn't do it. Hello,
no airplane
the fire couldn't do it.
What did NIST say was the cause of the collapses? You don't even know. I've asked you a dozen times.
They didn't say anything.
What did they say was the cause of the collapse?
Out of it.
What was the mechanism of collapse?
They weaseled out of it.
They didn't weasel out of it. What was the mechanism of collapse?
They didn't.
It's a 10,000
No, I think you got to take the argument away from controlled demolition and start hitting them with other stuff.
They don't have three reasons that the building's collapsed.
He's got so much crap.
You don't know.
Guys who couldn't even fly, flying around for an hour and a half, and there's no interception. There's no excuse for that.
structural steel. It will be some of the largest structural steel ever used.
He's not going to run with it.
Then, of course, you had other issues such as what was the design going to be. There was that famous agreement that had to be scrapped for one design that was designed by one architect and then modified by another architect. The two of them were supposed to work together. That didn't work out well. All of those factors conspired basically to turn it into a rather lengthy affair. But as of this past spring, the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey took the lead and more or less hammered out an agreement, which is what led to the starting of the building of the Freedom Tower right now. Well, basically what we're looking at is their hope is to have the Freedom Tower ready for the 10th anniversary, which will be September of 2011. Of course, at this stage, it's hard to predict exactly how construction will go, but basically what they're looking at is roughly 10 years from the actual events of 9/11/2001. They're hoping by 2010, maybe, or at least 2011, they'll have the Freedom Tower done. And of course, there's going to be 3 other towers as well. I would tend to doubt it's all taking place down.
9/11 was an inside job. 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 9/11 was an inside job.
Come on, guys, that's a great story right there. Film that.
I gotta tell you something, okay? I gotta tell you something. This I expect because I've worked in New York for 20 years. Okay. This bullshit is standing right behind
Bullshit?
him. Yeah, bullshit. Standing right behind him.
Your corporate media.
Hey, this is real life, man. This is real life free speech.
This is America.
Don't tell me where I
This is
can't
America.
stand.
This is America. Freedom of speech. If you can go on your news channels and manipulate people's thoughts, we could do it too. How about that?
That's terrific.
Is it? You like it? Asshole? Yeah, you're very mature. I can see why you're an anchor man.
Family member here. You know that, right?
My father died in these towers.
How dare you?
Are you laughing? You're laughing about that?
No, what I'm laughing about is your attitude. All we're saying is we need you to be safe and not be between the equipment and the
I didn't touch the equipment.
No, we didn't say you touch it. We said we don't want you between it for our safety and your safety.
I'm not bothering you guys. I'm not.
It's a public sidewalk.
Nothing to do with freedom of speech.
Come on, don't give me that. There's no safety
you guys to hear the
involved
truth.
here.
Not.
If it was unsafe, that cop would be over here in 2 seconds, man.
Alright, let's set back up.
He left. He left. I was looking for him. He didn't come back.
Sorry, you get the truth out here when you come to me.
This cable?
Look at him right here. This guy's dad died right here, sir. Yeah, this guy's died right here.
My father passed away here, and this is all we're asking for is a new investigation. We're not asking, to believe us. All we're asking for is to look at the evidence. Take a look at it. Decide for yourself. We're not here to manipulate your thoughts or anything like that. Just we're here to give you evidence and decide for yourself is what we're asking. I mean, who was it? It was the government.
Who benefits off? Who benefits off 9/11?
Basically, it's who bono. Who benefits? Who benefits off this? Exactly. Everyone benefits. Do you benefit? Do you benefit paying $3.15 a gallon for your gas?
It was worth it.
It's worth it?
If they have to go over and take rid of terrorists, yes, I'll pay higher.
What terrorists? What terrorists?
The government's terrorists. I don't say that there's no terrorists.
The government's terrorists. You
that's
said
right.
it, not
I'm
me.
sorry.
You said it, not
Apparently,
me.
first of all,
So we're working for terrorists.
Yeah, I mean,
everyone's a terrorist.
no, that's what the government says. That's what the government says. They're accusing everybody of terrorism here, which is why you're liable to search at every train station you walk through. Because
Good, if you have to search me so I don't blow up a train station, then search me.
Come on. All right, you're gonna let me search you right now?
You have some authority to search me?
All right, but does that cop have authority to search you?
Yeah, they do.
Why?
Because we vote for them. Because we
But you
elect them.
have a Fourth
we
Amendment
give them
right.
authority.
You have a Fourth Amendment right not to be searched. You have to have probable cause. Now, do I look like I have a bomb on me?
How am I supposed to know? I'm not the government. I'm not trained to look for bombs. Do I look like I'm trained to look for bombs?
Wait, does that cop look like he's trained to look for a bomb?
I don't know. Go ask him.
But you go ask him. You're the one arguing against it.
You're arguing with me. Don't say it's just me arguing.
You are arguing though.
And so are you.
We're talking about it.
That's fine. fine then. Don't consider it an argument.
But all right, no, it is an argument. It's not necessarily a verbal dispute. It's an argument.
That's fine. Then we'll argue.
Conversation.
You present your side.
All you have to do, all you have to do is just look at the evidence.
I mean, you can't stand in front of a memorial and say that you're not trying to.
But this is my father's memorial.
And I'm very sorry.
My father passed away. You know.
No.
My father passed away. This is the only way I
I'm
can think
incredibly
about.
sorry for that. Don't think I'm
No,
trying to
I know that. I know. But this is the only way I can think of the right way to justify his death. He was murdered. He didn't die here. He was murdered here.
I'm sure he was, but you can't. I mean,
He came here on his first day back to work after summer relief, after having a hernia operation. He came here on his first day back to work. He came and died for his country. Now, a true patriot will defend his country against any enemy, foreign or domestic. So that's all I'm asking. Just look at the evidence, please. Just look at the evidence.
You have your views, not mine. I respect that.
No, that's awesome. That's what's beautiful about a country. Thank you.
Thank you.
They could have stopped that shit.
They said they did.
They knew it was going to happen because they read all that.
You want to hear what Chief Nagro said? They got warning that the building was going to come down.
The biggest decision we had to make was to clear the area and create a collapse zone around the severely damaged building.
That's why they collapsed it too.
The number of fire officers.
Charlie, in plain sight's not the best movie to be showing, man.
The appraisals indicated that the building's integrity was in serious doubt.
Here we go. Let's believe our eyes. Words are nothing, man. Let's believe our eyes with Building 7 again. Come on. Building 7.
Yeah, cue it up.
Look
at Building 7.
Coming down.
Yeah. The guy who was in charge. The guy who was in charge.
4,000 Wall Street.
He's not a firefighter, by the way.
Let's go. Watch. Investigation. Watch Building 7. Watch the demo scripts.
That's the guy.
Watch the demo scripts. Here we go.
Anyway, it's great that he volunteers, but
Okay, watch on this side. The demo scripts coming right up Building 7.
yes, I do.
How do you know we don't know?
What brought
Here we go.
They say a fire. They say it was a fire.
Watch the demo scripts come out on the right side.
Similar things to what brought these buildings down. Structural damage, uncontrolled fires.
It wouldn't collapse like that.
It's for us trying to get people just to be curious and to look into it themselves, you know? Definitely.
Please don't say that.
Good luck, guys. Take care.
Don't offend my service.
Hey.
Don't offend my service. Don't offend my service. It's your right to say what you say, but don't offend my service. Don't offend my service.
I appreciate what you're doing, and I think you're doing a good thing there. Sorry.
Don't offend my service.
Sorry.